Hello everyone, welcome to yet another video of daily market analysis from Alpha CQ. So what we are seeing on screen is a Nifty daily chart. So we can see that there was nice aggressive down move which was seen on Nifty from past 3 days. Yeah, today was some kind of a confused day actually. So overall in the both the indices there is a lot of confusion. I'll explain you why I'm saying that when we discuss Bank Nifty charts as well. So right now you can see that we have approached somewhere around 17,500 zones, which is this zone actually. So this is the zone where buyers and sellers were active before making this up move. So yeah, whenever we are coming back to that zone, some demand is expected there. So same way you can see that some demand came in around 17,500 or 17,550 zones today, but yeah, looking at this trend, this could have been just a pullback, or we cannot genuinely say that buyers are back to the game and they can take control here. So yeah, just keep an eye on this 17,500 to 550 zones. You might be knowing that this fall is because of some news in Adani group stocks. So yeah, that is the external factor. So yeah, that is what is playing out right now. So we are in the zone where there was some demand seen around 17,500 to 550 zones. Just keep eye on this zone on this time frame at least to initiate your short positions. So yeah, that was from the daily chart. Now let's get into the profile chart. So profile chart, you can see that we are scaling lower from past 3 days, and today we actually opened within previous day zone itself, but you can see there was very wide candle forming in the initial part of the day, like almost the day high 17,850 around was day high, and low was somewhere around 17,500. So most of the day we actually traded within the initial balance, that is A period itself. But more interesting development is this test below initial balance low. See, if at all sellers were not that great, we should have seen some sideways move happening and again prices scaling higher. If at all buyers were strong, but this move this move below initial balance low, that is low which we had already created in the morning, testing below that is not a good sign for buyers actually. So yeah, this might seem that there was no new business to the downside at shorter time frame, but when you look at the bigger picture, we are still in a downward trend, and this development may not give buyers more confidence. So yeah, that is what is worrying actually to go along the buyers. So what are the references which we need to look for our tomorrow's trading session? Obviously this HVN, because this was the HVN which was formed before making downside move on this day. So that will be somewhere around 17,850 zones. Just keep eye on this zone. If at all we start accepting above this zone, then I think we can test this highs around 18,000 zones. So don't rush to create longs actually. So wait for market development, like clear signals where you can trust buyers. So acceptance above 17,850 can give you first signal to go long towards for a test of 18,000 and 18,050 zones. So that was from the Nifty chart. So on the downside, I think this whole mid part of today's trading session, somewhere around 17,700 zones should be important. So if at all open, we open in within the previous day and start trading within that zone, then I think we might not see much of a volatility. Not to forget that we also have budget coming on Wednesday. So if at all we open within previous day range, we can move sideways actually. So acceptance below 17,700 can bring in more supply, which will again test towards this and much lower prices. So just be cautious with those levels, 17,700 and 17,850 to the upside. So that was from the profile chart of Nifty. Now let's get into the Bank Nifty daily chart. So yeah, today you can see that there was some up move day, but most of the range was formed at the initial day itself. So you can see that there was nice downside move from past 3 days, like Nifty itself. So there is no zones which can actually provide some sort of support in Bank Nifty. So this is the zone which is around 39,000 and 39,300 zones. That is the actual zone where buyers were strong before making this kind of up move. So yeah, this up move might be just a short term bounce or sellers getting their profit and getting out of the market, booking their profit. So that can be situation today's development. So why I meant confusion was, let me get into the profile chart. So I mentioned you that there is a lot of confusion in both the indices. So you can see that we opened lower and tested, gone below previous day low, and also there was strong rejection to the upside in A period. So that almost actually challenged this HVN somewhere around 41,200 zones. So yeah, if at all buyers were strong, that this rejection what we saw, if that was from buyers end, then we should have seen at least some higher prices in B period and C period, testing towards this high, at least acceptance below this HVN. But that did not happen. We started trading within first 30 minutes candle, and later again there was test of initial balance low, and also we extended range to some 39,600 zones below initial balance low. So yeah, again after that we saw some good upside move, which can be because of the retail buying happening. So yeah, that is not a good sign actually. Testing below initial balance low after such kind of up move is not big sign for buyers. So yeah, let's wait and see if these buyers from today's end can hold the market and take higher prices. What are the references like? We should be cautious about this 41,200 zones, and yeah, the middle part of today's consolidation somewhere around 40,200 to 40,300 should be important. If at all open within previous day range, then we can see some sideways move within previous day range itself, making some volatile moves. But any open above previous day high or previous day low will be very aggressive. So in that case, I think most of the, if at all we open higher, then today's sellers, late sellers might get trapped, and that profit booking from trapped sellers can take market much higher, around 41,800 zones. But on the other hand, if at all we see some gap down opening, then I think this single prints are very important. If at all we see acceptance here, then that is not at all good sign for buyers, and we can see lower prices. So just be cautious around this zone. On the upper extreme 41,200 and lower extreme somewhere around 39,800 to 39,900 zones. So that was from the profile chart of Bank Nifty. Yeah, that was for the today's daily market analysis.